In this lab, we will continue with finding LSH candidate pair calculation with D equal 100. So D is the number of hash functions and we are using D equal 100 hash functions. B equal number of bands. So and we have chosen the optimal number of bands and that is 25. And R is the number of R is the what was that? R is the number of rows in each band, and that we had found the optimal number of bands. We had found the optimal number of rows in each band, and that was 4. Now we know we'll show some of the working beforehand. Range of 99983 is from 0 to 99983. And random dot sample of range 99983, 5 will give us 5 values which are randomly sampled from range 0 to 99983. So if we run this again, we are going to get different values. Let's run this again. And sum of A will give the sum of all these values in array A. And if we find that 3,367,348. Let result equal A0. So that will be 924,285. And let's see, for I in range 4, we print I, and that will be 0, 1, 2, 3. For I in range 4, result equal result plus I plus 1, print result. So what happens over here is that from 0 to 3, result is added to the next value in the array. So first value in result was 924,285. So when you run the loops, all these values will be added. The same as finding the sum of I. So when we run that, we see that the sum of A for all the values is 5,810,411. Okay, so we had clicked it twice and then we run this. Yes, 3,367,348, which is sum of A. Now let's show this working over here. Result mode 99983. So that will be the remainder. And mode 10 times number of docs. We know number of documents is 3,430. So mode 3,430 times 10, and that will give 24,399. So this function over here will create the hash functions. Let's see this function here. Definition: get universal hash function for integer list. The inputs are number of documents and R. So we already have defined R has optimal R value. So and that was value of 4. B equal 99983. I equal random dot sample of range P, comma R plus 1, and R plus 1 is 5. So this will give us the 5 random values from range P. Then we create the function inside here. Definition: hash integer list, and the input is integer list, and integer list is unknown. So it will create hash function. Result equal I0, so the first digit of from this array, first random number. For I in range R is from 0 to 0, 1, 2, 3. Result equal, so the very first value will be result plus I1 times integer list 0, and then so I1 times integer list 0, and then added to the result, and the first value already was put as the result, so it will be added to the first value in array. Then the next value will be I2, so the value in the second place, multiplied by integer list 1, and then added to the result. Then the next value will be I3, so I3 times integer list 2, then added to the result. Then the next value will be I4. I plus 1 is 4. I4 times integer list 3, and added to the result. Return is the result mod P, so the remainder from result divided by P, and then mod 10 times number of documents. So number of documents is 3430, so the remainder from there. And then the return is the hash integer list. So show working. So let's say okay, so R equal 4. Get universal hash function for integer list. So it's calling this hash get universal hash function for integer list. Number of documents is 3430 and R is 4. So let's run this and then run this. So it gives us a hash function.